And now it's time for a Nice Fish Jr. special presentation. The NFJR News. Presenting today's top stories, your anchor, Dylan.
Recently, our cameras visited the Robertson Creek Hatchery in Port Alberni on Vancouver Island. This is a place where many large Chinook salmon are born. Many schools go on field trips to learn about the hatchery and to learn about Pacific salmon. For example, did you know that white albino salmon are born and don't survive? Hatchery employee Phil Edgell explains.
So we'll maybe start over at the albino salmon. Okay, so we've got some Chinook here that are albinos. Does anybody know what an albino is? A whitefish, yeah. It's an animal with no pigment in the skin, so they're white. And we keep some here and then they go to the Vancouver Aquarium. So we're gonna head around the walkway here and we'll have a look at those first. Albino salmon don't survive in the wild. Can anybody tell me why? Other fish will eat them, yeah. You see the whitefish in there, they stand out, so predators see them quite easily. So if we were to release those from the hatchery, they would get eaten. There's also some fish with their natural colors in there, and you notice they're a lot harder to see. Salmon are dark on the top, because when we look down into the water, it's dark. They have a light underside, so any predators looking up at the bright surface of the ocean or the river would see that light underside, it would blend in. So they're well camouflaged, but the albinos have lost that camouflaging, and so are easy targets for predators. These are Chinook here. So at Robertson Creek Hatchery, they release about 6 million Chinook salmon, about 300,000 coho, and around 100,000 steelhead. And all those fish contribute to the sport fishery, commercial fishery, and the First Nations food fisheries.
Some of the best fishermen on the river are black bears. They also like to hang around the hatchery where piggins is easy.
But like they say, the mom just sits up there and watches the babies while they come down and eat. And they're pretty tame. They're almost a little too tame. That's kind of what they say about feeding them and stuff like that. But there's lots of fish around here, so they're going to get some no matter what. But yeah, that guy's eating all by himself and everything. He's got a little brother up there with his mom, and they're just sitting. She keeps an eye on him, and he eats. Like that every day here with them, that same little family. Yeah.
When you see a black bear, remember to not feed them and keep your distance. Mama can be very protective of her cubs. Until next week, this is Dylan reporting for NFJR News.